Tuesday. I hope your week is going good so far. I know this is a busy week for me. I'm trying to literally get all of my content done and get that scheduled and out for you and for all of my platforms. So it's been a pretty busy week so far. Um, I know over the weekend, like I said, I did go to a barbecue. My parents, they threw a barbecue for me and my husband, and we had a good time. Of course, it's always a good time when hanging with my parents. And we just had a ball, and we definitely had a lot of food. Like, my mom does not play. Like, my parents do not play. They're gonna always have like a galore of food for us. So I'm just like still stuffed from it all, from that over the weekend on Saturday. And now I'm finally getting back into just going ahead and getting all my content done for the week. So then that way I don't have to worry about things. And then not only that, just getting everything batched out. So then all I have to do is just edit. And I love when it's like that, because then it's not me trying to scramble and film and also edit all in one week. At least all I have to do is just edit. So I'm glad about that. So let's go ahead and get into the summer dress inspo, what I have on. Let me scoot back a little bit. I might have to cut my light down just a little bit. Let me see. Okay. I know I had to shoot content earlier, so I had like oil all over my hands and it was all over my phone. So my phone just been going through it today. It's been a hot commodity today because I had to film content this morning, like early this morning. So I'm pretty tired from that, and then had to come back here and shoot some more content. So I'm just a little bit tired, but I'm here and we're gonna go ahead and get into the summer dress inspo. I have to change my shoes, but this is what the dress looks like so far. Cute dress, you know, for the summertime. Perfect summer dress inspo. Let me get into the back of it. This is what the back looks like. Let me see. Maybe do it this way. Now you might see a clip on the back of my dress. However, let me just say this, y'all. I ran out of boob tape, so your girl had to improvise, and that's what I do in Kimmy form. Just go ahead and like improvise. So that's what I did, and so you're just gonna be able to see like a clip back there. But other than that, if you didn't see it, this is basically what the back looks like. I love how they just roped it. It's super cute. Like, the color is just everything. And then I do love this as well, like the front part of it, front part of the dress. So it's like a cute blue dress, something cute to, I mean, honestly, I would wear this to the beach, just not in the sand or anything like that. But this would be so cute for the beach and everything. Definitely cute for date night, hanging out with friends. So many different things you could wear with this dress. Shoot, I would wear this dress shopping if I had to. Like, I'm just gonna say this. The dress is the moment. I love long dresses, and especially dresses with splits. You know, that's always been my thing. I love a good split. So I'm definitely loving the dress. Let me get the shoes and then I'll answer the chat. 1 second, y'all. Because I have on my I have on my Nike slides. I forgot I don't actually have on my shoes. So these are the Betsy Johnson shoes that I will be putting on. Let me turn it this way. So these are the Betsy Johnson shoes. And of course, you know, at the bottom, it's gonna be very dirty because I done had these shoes since what, like last year. But yeah, you see the bottom of it. So it definitely matches the dress. I was like, oh, this is perfect. When I saw this dress, I was like, I already have the shoes for it. Why not? So let me go ahead and put the shoes on. And I'll try to see if I can do both at the same time. Let me try to answer the chat. Looking beautiful. Thank you so much. Hello. Beautiful model. I do get that a lot. Thank you. Nice dress. Thank you. I feel like it's so cute. Such a cute dress for the summertime. I love it. Are you transgender? No, I'm a full-blown woman. So the name of the dress, they probably more than likely is called like a bodycon like type dress. But I did get the dress from Forever 21. So what I'll do after this live, I will put it in the chat or in the comments and pin it, so then that way you can take a look at the dress. You looking hot. Thank you. Hello. That's really nice, girly. Thank you. Like, I'm trying to balance both. It is. The color is really cute. It's very, very pretty. Thank you. If I don't fall first. That's nice. It's so cute. I love your videos. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and put these shoes on, y'all. Because clearly I cannot multitask while I'm doing this. All I need to fall. But let me know how your day is going. Happy Tuesday. If you're just now joining, I'm doing a dress inspo for the summer dress inspo. And now I'm just trying to put the shoes on. Let's see. And then it doesn't help that, you know, I have on my nails, which I will show y'all on here what my nails look like. I just did them yesterday. So I'll definitely show you that. I think I just untied my shoe wrong, but I'll fix it after the live. You know, everything has to go crazy while I'm on live. It never fails, y'all. Alright, I just have one more to strap up and then I will be ready to get back on. Ooh, it is so hard trying to put these straps on through the thingy thing. Okay, I think this should help so that I do not fall. All I need to fall on this live, y'all. Okay, where's my purse? Okay. So now I have the shoes on. So now you're able to see the shoes with the dress on. Really bringing it together. And then a metallic purse to bring it all together because I didn't want to do blue on blue on blue. So we wanted to mix it up and have it, you know, some silver because the dress is like silver like design and it's like super glowy. The light really doesn't do it justice. Honestly, I should have just went outside in the sunlight, but it is super hot here in Atlanta. I was out earlier doing content and I was burning up, y'all. Burning up. So I told myself I'm not going outside no more today, but being inside does not do it justice. Going outside does so much justice. But we're just gonna have to bear with it. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I know someone wanted me to turn around to the back, so this is what the back looks like. And then I'll come a little bit closer so you can see the back, you know. I know my hair is so long, so, you know, trying to make sure that you can see it, but that's the design. I really do love that it has like a rope in the back and a simple cute summer dress for the summer. And you know, it wouldn't be me if I don't give you like some poses and stuff. So let me scoot back a little bit more. But I already know, like, I would slay in this dress all day long because there's so many different poses you can do in this dress. And yeah. And like I said, do not sleep on Forever 21. I know some people be sleeping on it, but let me tell you, do not sleep on Forever 21. Forever 21 have been stepping it up. They have so many different cute pieces, and they have been really getting my wardrobe together. Besides Fashion Nova, because you know I'm a Fashion Nova girly, but they have been really getting me together. And Forever 21 is so good. So I would say do not sleep on Forever 21. I have been getting some really cute pieces, and I very much so can vouch for this dress. 1,000%. Now, of course, like I said, you know, with your boobs and stuff, I know for me, I forgot to get some tape for my boobies, so I had to use a clip for the back. I honestly wish I could have just got an extra small. I typically just get a small in my dresses, but I don't know, Forever 21 sizes, I don't know, like, if I go down too far, then it's too tight and I can't put it on. But if I do it just right, like with my actual size, then that's when, you know, it's a problem. So I feel like if I had an extra small in this dress, I wouldn't even have to get boob tape, because I personally don't like doing boob tape because it really hurts the boobies, like the tape part of it. My ladies, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I would have definitely got like an extra small in this dress, but I think they had either sold out, or I really just thought, like, you know, a small would do justice, which it does, of course, as you can see, you know, in the body area, but my boobies, they just not feeling it at all. So it's all good though. It's all good, because still we got the clip. The clip is doing what it needs to do, so we good. So I will make sure to pin this dress in the comments, and if you want to shop it, you can shop that link that I'll pin in the comments, because you don't want this dress to sell out. And if they don't have it, I think they have another color, I want to say. I think that's what I did see like 2 weeks ago. That they had like another color. I think it was more so like a purple color, but don't quote me on it. But I know I've had this dress for at least a good 3 months. I was supposed to been had content in this dress, but you know, everything is all about timing, and I think it's the perfect timing for me to bring this dress out to show y'all. And I've already gotten the content in it, but I was just so tired from yesterday that I couldn't even get the content, well, basically get on live and show y'all the dress. So I told myself today, I'll get on live today and show y'all, because your girl was wiped yesterday. Like I said, I have been busy getting content. It's been crazy. So let me check the chat. I know I've been running my mouth. Hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello. Thank you. Yep. Very, very cute, simple dress for the summertime, even though we're in the last days of summer, which I'm pretty bummed about, even though it's been so hot. But I do love the summertime, but fall will always have my heart. I'm basically a fall girly, but I don't know if I'm ready for it just yet. Like, I know I went to Sam's Club, I want to say that was like last week, and they had like this big old skeleton out. And I was like, I'm not even there for Halloween just yet. Like, I haven't even wrapped that around my brain about Halloween. But I know, like, with stores, of course, like Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Target, you know, all the retail stores, they get all of this merchandise like super early, so they have to put it out because they don't want their stock room to you know, overfill. And so they got to put this stuff out and make room for it. But I'm just not ready for it, y'all. So let me know, are you ready for fall? Are you tired of summer? Because I can't say that I'm truly tired of it just yet. I feel like it just got here, and I just really been loving it. Like, as far as like going to the pool and stuff, I haven't been loving the hot weather. Absolutely not. But I've been loving summer. Like, this has been a pretty good summer for me, and I don't want it to kind of end. Like, I don't know if I'm ready for the fall yet with the sweaters and all of that stuff. So I don't know if I'm truly ready for that just yet, you know. But hey, what can you do? You know, so I guess I just have no other choice but to get ready for it. I did see that Target, of course, has put out some new clothing for fall. And I told myself I wasn't going to get into fall just yet, but maybe just for Target, since I'm a Target partner. If you're new here, I am a Target partner, Target creator. And I definitely introduce you to all of Fashion Inspo that they have in Target, Beauty Inspo. So I did see that they had some fall inspo type thing. So now it looks like I'm gonna have to switch to the fall just for Target only, but not my actual wardrobe. So we're gonna see what I can find in Target as far as fall wise, but I'm not truly ready for the fall content just yet. But because these are like new items that are in Target, I think I'll just go ahead and like introduce those. So when I do get back to Target, which is honestly every week, it looks like, because Target just keeps bringing you back. It's always something I need from Target, and it's, oh Lord. But when I do get back in there, I will see what their fall outfits are looking like and give you some outfit inspo. And then I'll probably just, well, definitely just create a video and put that as content. And you can find that. If you want to catch up, my brain is basically twisted. But if you want to catch up on my Target content, you can always do so on my TikTok and my Instagram. And both of those, the IG and the TikTok, is _for Kimmy if you want to catch up with my Target content. I do have it here on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, but I decided to stop posting it here because I already have, like, you know, having to balance Instagram and TikTok at the same time. I just told myself I'll just put it on those platforms and just direct all my subscribers to my Instagram and TikTok to watch the Target videos. Okay, I got it out. That was a whole lot of information. But yeah, I had stopped putting the YouTube content up here because I know for Target, they want you to post differently on every platform, and that was just becoming too chaotic. So I just told myself I'll just do Instagram and TikTok, and like I said, just direct my subscribers, my YouTube subscribers, to those other two channels. So that's what I've been doing. And if you need to catch up, definitely go to my Instagram and my TikTok, _for Kimmy. As far as my live streams, if you have not been catching up or haven't caught up or don't know where they are in the playlist tab on my channel. I have all my live streams under Kimmy Live Stream, so definitely make sure you check them out, catch up, because I don't want you to miss out. And then also, if you want to catch up on all my vlogs that I have up to date, I think it's like 9 videos, definitely make sure you go to the playlist tab, and they will be under makeup and fashion vlogs. And catch up with all of those. If you already caught up, thank you so much, but catch up again, you know. I appreciate all the support, all the love that I've been receiving. And, you know, like I said, if you already caught up on everything, catch up on it again. If you haven't and you're new here, definitely go and catch up on everything, my live streams and my vlogs and my playlist tab. So that's where everything is. So, yeah. Hello. Happy Tuesday. So these are the nails. My light will be nice to me today, but these are the nails. Probably have to duck down a little bit. It's like my light just don't want to do right when I be on live. It's so annoying. If you can see it, if my hand won't stop shaking. But basically, this is what the nails look like. I'm gonna try to turn it this way. But I just did them yesterday. I love the cute design on it. Super cute. Press-on nails. I've been a press-on nail girly for a good bit now because, ladies, if you know, it costs so much to get your nails done. And by the time I get my nails done, they're already pushed up forward. And it's time to get the nails done again. It's just pointless. I just, you know, I'd rather just do the press-on nails because at least it's not going to take too long. It's not going to cost me too much money. And you just save time. And you might as well just know how to do that. It's another skill. And you never know. Like, you might be so interested in it that you could take it upon yourself to do other people's nails. So, I really do love these nails. I'm going to try to turn it this way. Maybe you can see it then. But I love me some purple. Purple is my favorite color. So, of course, why not? I have my nails to be purple, but they are super cute. And I did them yesterday before I did my content. And I am loving them. Super cute nails. And look how beautifully it matches the outfit. Like, I love how it literally matches the outfit. Maybe if I do it like this. I'm going to do it this way. And I'm going to try to get up closer to the frame. Here we go. So y'all can see it just a little bit. A little bit more clear. Because I was like, come on now. I want y'all to be able to see my nails. But yeah, the design is super cute. And I found these nails in Target, of course. Find everything in Target at this point. But they actually do have like some really cute nails in Target. But I'm going to try out some more sites for nails. But your girl is a press-on girly because, whew, the nail salons charge so much money. And you might as well just do some press-ons. So if you know how to do it, definitely do it. And I did them yesterday, and I'm loving them so far. They have not popped, and I'm proud of myself because I got like this glue. I think it's from Ardell. I think it's Ardell glue. And it's been doing good so far. It has not popped because you know that nail that it comes with the nails, the nail glue that comes with the nails, it does not last long. Like, I could do it the first day. 5 nails pop off. I'm like, what was the reason? But I decided to try out some new nail glue. And so far, so good. Super, super cute. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second, y'all. I was able to grab it. But it's not Ardell. I knew it hadn't been Ardell. I'm thinking of my lashes as Ardell. But no, they're like, let me see. Turn it this way. Hopefully y'all can see it. But it's the Kiss Power Flex Max Speed Nail Glue. So for my ladies that is looking for some nail glue, so far so good. This is just my second day with this glue, so I can't really give a 100% review on it. But maybe a whole week passed by, and if the nails are still on, I'll give you a review. Or the next time I go live, I'll let you know did it work. But so far so good. It is the, of course, my little lights. Trying to turn it down so y'all can see. But I'll link it in the comments. Jesus, because this is getting on my nerves. But yeah, it's the Kiss Power Flex Max Speed Nail Glue. And it's been going good so far. This is just my second day using this. So we shall see if it's a keeper, a winner. Because I know like with press-on nails, you want a really good glue. But not only that, you also have to make sure that you're prepping your nails. If you prep your nails, then they'll stay on. But also, it also depends on the glue that you have. But yeah, this is the glue that I've used yesterday to put on these beautiful nails. And so far, so good. I will say the only thing that I didn't like is that the glue comes out like super duper fast, but you just have to be careful. Don't press down too hard on it because then the glue will go everywhere. That's what happened to me yesterday. So I was literally like stuck. It was a whole mess yesterday, but I got through it. But that's my only like downside to that glue is that it comes out like super duper fast. But other than that, it's really good. Let me check out the chart. Thank you. Uh-oh. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is the dress. Now, how long will I last in these heels? I have no idea. So I probably will be letting them go shortly. But for the most part, they're okay right now. But I feel like if I stand any more longer, it will start to hurt. It's like I can hardly make it. So I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. Hopefully my clip holds my dress in place. If not, I will go off of camera to fix it because that's the only thing is that I wish I had got this dress in like an extra small. But we ball. We ball, like I said. Do a little poses. I didn't put on all of my body oils, but I did have on my Nivea lotion, so that's got me looking pretty smooth. But I know if I put that body oil on, it's really gonna just light me up, especially in the sunlight. And y'all know how my body oil does, how it just has me glistening out here in these streets, you know? But yesterday I was really like glowing, but I was just so tired after shooting content yesterday. I was just like, yeah, I'll just have to get on live today and show them the dress because I had no capacity to do it yesterday. I was white and I'm still pretty white today. Hello. Definitely love the length of this dress. Definitely for my short girls, I would definitely try to put some heels on. I mean, I'm not the tallest. I'm like 5'5", so I would advise putting on some heels with this dress because the length of it is super long. Like even with these heels, it's barely making it because it's still on the floor. So I would advise wearing some heels, of course, with it. I think that's the only thing that would be good to wear with it. You know, just give you a little pose. But other than that, let me just say this. So I got a story time for y'all, like I always do, because it just wouldn't be right, you know, if I don't have story times. So basically, I was shooting my content this morning. I got up at like 8 o'clock, and I think I got out of here about 8:30-ish, because time was flying this morning. So I had decided to, you know, just go and shoot my trailer this morning for my YouTube video. And I was trying to find like different angles or trying to find a spot where I could shoot my content and everything. So I was just in my zone trying to do that. And then, you know, I had found a certain place, but it was like a weird smell over there. So I just said, you know what? I can't do this. I have to be comfortable while I'm shooting or filming content. And so I decided that I was going to do like this mural, because I have like a mural. It's not that far from me. And it's really cute. It's really nice. I've always wanted to take a picture over there, but it was trashed. It was a lot going on over there. So I just told myself I don't feel like I'll be safe, you know. And I was sad because I really did want to do the mural, but if it's trashed up and then like other things are going on over there, I was just like, you know what, I'm just not going to do it. So then I find a spot. Finally, I was like, okay, cool. I kid y'all not, I set up everything, and then all of a sudden I hear, hey, shawty, hey, girl. And I'm like, oh, God, I just want to get my content. It's too early. Mind you, I'm in Atlanta. That's how dudes talk to you. Like, hey, shawty, hey, girl. Some dudes, not all, of course, because I'm married, not my husband. My husband did not do any of that. But some other dudes, they love to say, hey, shawty. And I already knew, like, what time it was, y'all. I was like, should I answer or should I not? Because at this point, I'm not in the mood. I'm trying to get my stuff done. And so I just say, you know what? Just say hey, you know, just so he can get off your back and stuff like that. You know, for safety reasons. My ladies, you know, for safety reasons. So I turned around and I saw that he was across the street where he was yelling, of course. And so then he was just like asking me all these questions like, oh, are you a photographer? And I was like, somewhat, like, clearly I'm over here doing something, but that's none of your business to know what I'm doing. Like, clearly, like, for me, I don't bother nobody that I know that is doing something. If I see that you are shooting content or, you know, just anything that you're doing, I'm not going to disturb you. That's just how I am. But it just seems like, you know, when I go and shoot content, all of a sudden, you know, a dude come out of nowhere, or dudes come out of nowhere and want to ask me, what am I doing? You don't need to know what I'm doing. If I got a tripod stand, clearly you know what I am doing. But to just come out and just say, oh, are you a photographer? I mean, I might be. I don't know. I'm just trying to get my stuff. So then he proceeds to say like, oh, can I take your photos? No, absolutely not. I don't know you. Second of all, why would I do that? Like, let's see how this makes sense, that I would let him take my pictures, a stranger take my pictures. No, I don't know you. So I told him politely, you know, no, no thank you, I appreciate it, you know, and that's where I left it at. But I also still had to watch my back because he was still across the street, and you just never know. Like, he could come and run up on me. You just never know. All the scenarios, right? So, you know, I'm over here trying to watch my back with him. Then some more dudes come by, and I don't know what is with everybody asking the question. Oh, what you doing? Why do you care? Why do you care what I'm doing? Like, just move on. Just say hello. Just be normal. I always will stress this. Just be normal around a woman. Just be normal and just say, hey, how are you? And, you know, all we can say is, hey, we're doing good, you know. But to ask, like, what am I doing? You don't need to know all of that. That's none of your business. So I was just like, you know what? Everyone want to ask questions this morning. So I was glad that they did not kept going on and on, like, trying to figure out, like, what I was doing and stuff. Because I just not going to explain that to you, what I'm doing. If I got a tripod stand, that's all you need to know, that I'm doing something content-wise. Videos, maybe photography or something like that. But I gotta realize, you know, more and more, if you're gonna be doing your content out in public, ladies, make sure that you are watching your back, because you just never know who's watching. I was literally looking all around when I was, you know, walking, trying to find a certain area for me to record in. And I was watching my back, and I guess I must have missed him, because I mean, he came out of nowhere anyways. So it's just, that's what I would tell my ladies, like, for safety reasons, just make sure you watch your back, you know, because some dudes, they just really be doing the most, and they see that you're doing something, and all of a sudden they want to ask all these questions. And, you know, some dudes get butt hurt and mad and upset and angry, just like the guy from last week, or was it last week or the week before last? One of them, where I told y'all on this live of what he did and how he got angry at me because I didn't say, hey, I'm not obligated to do anything if I don't want to. But I just knew this morning, because the guy was like super close to me, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna say, hey, for safety reasons, because I felt like he wasn't gonna stop, and I didn't want him to cross that street and come all the way up there and tap me. And I promise you, I would have went off this morning. I would have went off this morning. Like, just let me be. I'm just trying to get my content. So, ladies, if you have any stories, you know, share. Make sure you share in the comments, in the chat, of some stories of what you had to encounter, because I'm telling you, it's a lot that goes on when you're trying to shoot content out in public, and everybody and their mama want to know what you're doing, and it's like, you don't need to know. Just know that if I got my tripod stand out and my phone, clearly I'm shooting content. What content? You don't need to know that. That's none of your business, unless I just want to willingly tell you, like, hey, I'm shooting content for such and such. But I'm not going to do that. So, I don't know. Stuff like that just bothers me, because now it's like, I'm trying to get my content. Now it's kind of making me feel like I need to rush. And I don't want to rush, because I know, like, I got to make sure that the angles and that I'm filmed properly in frame. Because, I mean, I take all of my content, you know. It's hard already trying to make sure you in frame. And then you got to also look over your back to see if anybody is watching you, or, you know, like, trying to pull up on you behind you and stuff. Like, too much. Early in the morning, I was just like, oh my God, like, just leave me alone. Like, I've already said, hey, I already said that I wasn't a photographer. We don't need to go on and on and on and on and on with conversation. But I'm glad that he took the hint. Thank goodness, you know, but safety reasons, ladies, safety reasons. It's a lot. And no, I wasn't taking content in this dress. I did all my content in the house not last week, yesterday. I did the content for this dress yesterday in the house, because I know if I went outside, oh, they really would have cut a fool up outside if I went out in this dress. So I did this inside yesterday. But all I had on was some jeans and a top this morning, and they just went wild. So it's annoying, but I got it done. As long as I got the content done, that's all that matters. But that really just irritated me this morning, because when you in your mojo or you in your vibe, you just want to get stuff done. You don't want to be disturbed. And I mean, I see photographers walking around Atlanta all the time, videographers walking around all the time. I don't go up to them and be like, hey, what you shooting? What you filming? Like, it's none of your business. None of your business. So, yeah, it's a mess. But hopefully, maybe one day in the future, I can get my own studio where I don't have to, like, even, you know, have to do my content outside. I could just do everything inside and make it seem as if I'm outside, if that makes sense. Because you just never know who's watching you. And it's really spooky. Because he just literally came out of nowhere with that. At least the other two guys, I saw them coming. So that's different. But when you don't really see the dudes coming, or you just don't see that person, it freaks you out. Because it's just like, whoa, you was watching me this whole time. Like, that's creepy. So, yeah, it's crazy. But I just say to all my ladies, just, if you're shooting content outside, make sure you watch your surroundings. Because some dudes, they just be doing a little bit too much. Not even a little, a lot of it too much. So I just don't like all those questions. I'm not a questionnaire. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Like, just say, hey, how are you? And that's it. Keep it pushing. Let's just not go that far. Thank you. Yep, so that's my story time from this morning. I'm just glad that I was able to get the trailer shots, because everything else could be done in my house, because I do have a balcony that has a good bit of sun. So I was able to get those shoots as well and get those shots as well. But I really needed outside today, and I'm glad that it came out the way that it did, hopefully. Because, you know, when I'm outside, I feel like the content came out perfect. And then when I get back home, I'm like, I hate it. So let's just hope that what I captured outside today, this morning, with all the chaos that I went through this morning, that it comes out beautifully. For the most part, I think it did. Hopefully. Because I don't know if I'll be going back in that area. You know, when things happen like that, I have to, like, switch it up, because with him coming out of nowhere, and then after I left the site altogether, I didn't see him no more. So, yeah, that was a little bit too much for me. So probably I'll just, if I do have to reshoot it over, I'm just going to choose a whole new location. So then that way it's not the same location, and, you know, you're switching it up. Because I just, I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Somebody asking me a questionnaire. Like, no. It's none of your business what I'm doing with my content or what I'm doing outside. I'm outside. Like, come on now. Where are you from? I am from Atlanta, Georgia, born and raised. And I still love it here after all these years. But will I move? Absolutely. If I needed to move for a job or really anything, or just for my leisure, I will do it. But I love Atlanta. I've always loved Atlanta. And born and raised here. So, where are you from? I have to, like, stoop down. Cool. I've never been to Brazil, so I always hear Brazil is really, really beautiful and really nice. So hopefully I can get to Brazil one of these days. That would be super cool. I would love that. I'm surprised my curls is even holding up, even though they've fallen, but I'm surprised that my hair is even holding up after all of that sweating this morning, trying to get the content, the struggles. It's a beautiful country. I believe it. I hear all the time how beautiful it is. So I have a lot of places that I need to go and get off of my bucket list. I'm hoping that I can do some more traveling this year. Out of the States for the first time. Because I haven't even traveled out of the States yet. And I have my passport and I have not used it yet. So it's time for me to get this bucket list together of where I want to go to. So I'll definitely put Brazil on my list of places to go. Probably for the rest of the day, I'm just going to be editing my content. I'm trying to think of what all I need to do because it's just been a busy, busy day. But I think for the rest of the day, I'm just going to be editing my long form YouTube video. I'm hoping, I'm praying that I can release it next week. But with everything going on, we shall see. But hopefully I can release it next week. And you might see a little bit of surprise with this dress. But yeah, it probably will be released next week. Hopefully, I'll make an announcement on my channel if it is. And make sure you stay tuned and make sure you check it out when it does drop. It's going to be very, very, very good, I must say. But I still got to finish editing it and putting all my flair on it. Still got to put the clips together and then put my flair on it. And then I'm probably going to watch it like 1,000,001 times to make sure that I did not mess up on what I said or said something crazy. Because I know like when I get to rambling, crazy stuff just starts to come out. And I need to make sure that what I said on my clips is really appropriate. So, but yeah, make sure you stay tuned for that. Hopefully it goes out next week. And in the meantime, if you have not checked up on my vlogs, or you not checked up, haven't caught up on my vlogs, make sure that you do in the playlist tab under makeup and fashion vlogs. Catch up on all of those until the next one drops. And keep catching up on it, y'all. Keep catching up on all of everything, live streams and the vlogs. Thank you. I was watching your videos and congratulations. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I keep forgetting to read the chat, like actually read it out loud of what everyone is saying. I keep forgetting that. I'm still new to live, clearly. But I be forgetting because like I'll just look on there and just read it, you know, instantly inside like my head and stuff. But I forgot I gotta read it out loud. So I'm still getting used to that, y'all. I'm still getting used to that. So don't think that I'm ignoring you. I actually read it, but yeah. I just be reading it in my head super duper fast. Hey, welcome to the live. We're doing summer dress inspo. And this is the summer dress inspo. Giving y'all a couple more poses, as you may. I guess what they would say, they would call me like what, Georgia fed homegrown? That's what they would say if you looking thick out here. Georgia homegrown and Georgia fed. I'm like, oh God, I guess. After all that eating I did Saturday at the barbecue, I don't know. Something happened. I was doing some grubbing, y'all. I had so many plates until I passed out. Then my mom was like, oh, you want some ice cream? Like, girl, please. No, ma'am. You trying to kill me. I don't need all that food. And I definitely don't want the ice cream. I'm trying to stay away from ice cream as much as possible because I know how I am. When I get some ice cream, it's over with. I'm going to eat it every day. Get me some ice cream like every single day. But I've been doing super, super good, y'all. Like, I have not been eating any ice cream, and I'm proud of myself. Because I was tempted to get me some, I think they're called Toll House ice cream cookies. If you haven't had them, you should definitely try them. They are very addictive, so good. I get them at Kroger, and I was addicted to it. But I told myself I had to let it go because I already know if I keep on picking that up, I'm going to end up with cavities, and I'm not trying to deal with that. Like, I left that past life in college where I was eating up cookies like every single day. Like, it was so bad to the point that I ended up with my first cavity ever in life. And I never had cavities as a kid, and I didn't get one until I entered college. And you know how that can happen because, you know, you cramming for exams or cramming homework and all of these different things. So what do you turn to? Some cookies, some snacks, some sweets. That's what I was turning to. And your girl had her first cavity in college. I think it was like 2018. I was so upset, y'all. I told myself never again. I said it's time to cut it out. Because I knew it was the cookies because that was the only thing like I was really eating almost every single day and knowing that I wasn't supposed to be eating it, and I did. So I was chowing down on those cookies. But now I try to stay a little back from sweets. But, you know, when I'm like stressed, that's when the sweets come out, for real. But I have been turning to my affirmations book if I'm just way too stressed. I just don't even think about the cookies. I don't think about the sweets. I just be like, okay, let me just go to my affirmations book because I'm stressed and I don't need to be stress eating, trying to get some snacks to take away my stress. So that's what I do. So to basically not eat sweets. Because I definitely try to stay away from that, y'all. I try to stay away from that. Don't need that. Surprised this clip is still holding on. But I bet, like, once I get off this live, it's going to let go. It's holding up as much as possible. It's holding up. It's trying to hold up. But I think it's about to give out soon. But yeah, the rest of the day, I'll just be editing my videos and probably like edit some more videos that I took today and stuff. And also reply back to comments. Definitely like to stay up on my comments and see what everybody's talking about, you know, as far as the video that I dropped yesterday. And if you want to know what that video is, I dropped a pool video yesterday. You can check it out on my Instagram and my TikTok, which is _for_Kimmy. I'm not sure when I'm going to post it here on the YouTube for shorts. I'm not truly sure. But I did do a live in the swimsuit. So some of you, you know, may have seen that last week when I had did the swimsuit, the bikini, or whatever. It's really that bikini, the blue bikini, as I call it. So I had did a whole video for it. So I posted it on my Instagram and TikTok. So if you want to check it out, go to _for_Kimmy and check it out and run the numbers up. Wait, let me see what you're saying. Are you on OnlyFans? No, I am not on OnlyFans. Thank you. Ooh, these shoes is killing me. I'm about to let go. I'm about to let go soon. Because it is really getting the top of my foot. It is hurting. But if I keep moving around, it won't hurt so much. But it's starting to make my feet hurt, y'all. So probably stay on live for another 5 minutes. Let me know if you have any questions that you want to ask me. I am open to answering your questions as long as they are not too wild. But if you have any questions for me, drop them in the chat and I'll answer them before this live is over in approximately 5 minutes. Because your girl feet is about to give out. Because y'all know I can stay on live. I know the last live, I think that was my makeup. That's going to take a long time to get done anyways. But that was definitely way over an hour. I mean, honestly, all of my videos are an hour or more, but that was like really going. That was just the longest time I've been on there. So I have to anticipate for makeup lives. Those are going to be my long ones, or in other terms, my get ready with me's. So if you missed the last get ready with me, make sure you go and check it out before another one drops when I do another get ready with me. And that is more so like makeup edition. So but I will say this, now that I'm thinking about where I would really wear this dress to is LA. Anytime a color looks like this, I just think of LA. Like, this will be an LA vibe for sure. So I would definitely wear this in LA. It's just the colors, I don't know, it gives me very much so LA. But that's what I'm thinking. This is more like an LA type vibe type dress. And when I went to LA, I loved it dearly. So I know, like, if I was back in LA this year, this would have been the dress that I would have worn to LA to dinner with my man. So I already know. Had my braids in and everything. I wouldn't even have no curls. I would just have braids to wear with this dress. For sure. But this is definitely giving me more so like LA vibe, this dress. The color, everything. All of it would have just been great for LA. So I mean, it's cute for Atlanta or whatever, but it really looks good in LA. I just know, like, wearing this in LA will be perfect. Yep, my clip is still holding on, y'all. It's holding on for dear life. It's still holding on. Hello. The dress is very fire. Thank you. It's super cute, isn't it? Like, the color, the whole design. Like I said, outside would have did more justice for me to be on this live, because then you would have really seen like how it glows because of like the silver like accents in it, like going all around the dress. Y'all would have really saw how I would be glowing out here. But it's just way too hot outside. I've already been outside this morning and I was burning up. And I know if I go back out there, I'm probably only gonna last for a minute. So, but yeah, like this light doesn't do it any justice. But if I was in the sunlight, oh, it'll be over with. It really would be over with. Let me give you a back view of the dress. If you're just now joining, Of course, you can catch up on this live stream. I will have it in the playlist tab. So, but yeah, this is the back view of it. Do my Tyra Banks walk for you. Now that I have the space to do it, I feel like I finally found where I need to film my content at. I'm switching up my angles and everything. So I think this is where I would start shooting my content and do my lives going forward. But yeah, if I was modeling for Tyra Banks, this is the perfect dress to do so in. Oh God, this is funny. Since everyone says that I'm such a model, I don't know if I even have the model walk. I mean, I do sometimes, but I know these shoes is killing my feet, so I'm over here, you know, playing with y'all. Because if it came down to it, I'll be like, all right, let me shake it off and just do it. So. All right, let me stop. I almost fell. Luckily, I have my little tippy toes, so it just spin the shoes around. Because, boy, that would have been ugly. All right, y'all. I done modeled this dress. I done did everything with this dress at this point. I do wish I could have had it out in the sunlight. Maybe another day. Maybe, but I don't know. Or maybe I'll just take some pictures in this dress. Maybe next week, hopefully. We'll see. But yeah, I done modeled. I done did everything with this dress at this point. But thank you all for joining me on my live and sticking around with me to see the summer dress inspo that is gonna get everyone talking about your dress because they love it. You know, I have to do my narration. But yeah, if you want this dress, it's at Forever 21. Like I said, I will pin it in the comments. Hopefully it's still there. It might not be, y'all. Okay, don't beat me up. It might not be there because I'm sure, like, between Fashion Nova and Forever 21, if you don't see something like right off the rip, it's gonna be gone. But I want to say that they did have another color, so that might be more of your vibe. I want to say it was like a purple color, but don't quote me on it, y'all. But again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining my live. And for the last time for me to say, because I know I say it like a million times in the lives, but I just want to make sure that no one misses out on my vlogs and on my live streams. So make sure you catch it with the live streams and the vlogs in the playlist tab on my channel. And I will talk to you later, Kimmy Babes. And I hope that you have an amazing day. And we will talk again soon.